What's going on, people? It is 1 o'clock in the morning here in Dallas, Texas, and we got some major breaking news that hit the Twitter sphere just a few minutes ago. Conor McGregor, the notorious one, announced that he is retiring. This is not the first time we've heard Conor say that he's retiring. But Kendrick, what is your immediate reaction when you see Conor McGregor tweet this out?
Two words: fake news.
Fake news. Okay, that'd be a
I,
fair
I, I
play.
believe we'll see Octagon sometime this year in 2019. He probably trying to get some more money out of Dana and them because what Dana and them didn't account for when he signed the mega fight to fight Mayweather is the dude's got a set limit of how little he was going for the ring for. So I'm thinking they're not trying to hit that limit while they're trying to put him at co-mains and all that stuff.
Mm.
So I think this is just a leverage play. Like you said, he's done it before in 2016. He got go check his Twitter timeline for receipts.
Yes. So the tweet he tweeted out tonight, and I'll show the other one a second ago. I just had it up actually on accident. But this is what the tweet he just sent out says. Hey guys, quick announcement. I've decided to retire from the sport formerly known as mixed martial art today. I wish all my old colleagues well going forward in competition. I now join my former partners on this venture already in retirement. Proper pina coladas on me, fellas. Proper 12. Subtle product placement right there. And let's go back to the other one. This came right after the Nate Diaz fight, the first one. I have decided to retire young. Thanks for the cheese. Catch you later. And we all took that at that moment as a negotiation tactic. Can kind of feel the same way here as well about this one, right? Kind of hard not to. But we have other tweets out here, other tweets from one Brett Okamoto who got a statement from Dana White on this one. We didn't get a statement from Dana White on the last one. It was like a lot of, just, oh, he's not really serious. But here's what it says from Dana White. This is a screenshot of a text from Dana White. He has the money to retire, and his whiskey is killing it. It totally makes sense. If I was him, I would retire too. He's retiring from fighting, not from working. The whiskey will keep him busy, and I'm sure he has other things going, or he has other things that he's working on. He has been so fun to watch. He has accomplished incredible things in the sport. I am so happy for him, and I look forward to seeing him be as successful outside of the octagon as he was in it. What do you do? Does you read anything from Dana on that?
No, he's playing along. But I don't think I was one of the few people that was saying when he fought Mayweather, we wouldn't see him more than three more times in the UFC. He has to fight one more time. Another thing people are not talking about either. He has to fight two times. That was part of the deal. I can't tell you how I know, but I know for a fact that's he's only done it once, so we have to see him at least one more time. But I think personally we'll see him two more times and that's it.
Okay.
I always thought it was going to be three for Mayweather. We're at one, so we got two more to go because he has to do at least two. And I think his ego, unless he fights Nate, if he fights Nate next, he might be done. But he has to fight one more. That's why Dana's kind of playing along with it. He has to, or he has to give them some money back. Conor like his money.
Of course he does.
A lot of people don't realize that he has to fight another fight, or he has to give back like a good, like 25, 30 mil. I know that.
That's interesting. It
That's
is
part
very
of that
interesting.
contract that people don't know.
Skype is wigging out over there. Yeah, I mean, I of course don't believe that this is going to be it for the notorious one, obviously. But what we do have, let's just say it is. Let's say it is. He's currently at 21-4. Of course, the last time we saw him in action was against Khabib, and we all know how that fight went. It was not a pretty night in the office for Conor. Um, of course, eventually tapping out in the fourth round, and then of course the brawl after the fact that took place. So if you're Conor McGregor, there's a lot of money still left on the table for you. Um, Obviously, huge fights out there. You could possibly do a rematch with Khabib, even though it really wouldn't make sense from the money side of things, or not the money side of things, but from the merit standpoint, doesn't really make much sense when you get dominated like that. Um, but there's a lot of big fights out there. I mean, really, Conor can headline any card, and it doesn't have to be a title fight. It doesn't have to be for a belt. His fights against Nate did ridiculous numbers, like record-breaking numbers. And they don't have to. There was no belt on the line for those. So he has a lot of money still left out there for him. One thing to keep in mind though is that when he came into the game, when he started making a name for himself, it was one of his things. Like he always wanted to get out young. He wanted to make his money and get out. And a lot of people thought he should have retired after the Floyd Mayweather fight. I mean, you just made $100 million. What else is there for you to do? Especially
You,
when you
I
had
gotta
that.
tell you, y'all overlooking. He had to fight two more times in the octagon. That's how that fight happened. That's what nobody's talking about. Like I see people treating. He retired 2 days ago for 2 days last time. On this time he has $100 million in his bank account. He has to fight to give back some of that money. Y'all not talking about that.
We'll see. We'll see, man. I mean, of course,
Tell you, he,
the reactions are piling in, like you said, man. Ronda Rousey even already out there. Second round is on me with the little emoji going on. Of course, everybody's piling in right now. Um, a lot of people are questioning whether or not he's serious. We don't really know. We don't really know. I mean, this is immediate reaction that we're giving you guys right now. Um, it's just I don't know. Like I think he really is just trying to play the system again. Like, hey, obviously I want to fight again. Why was he posting up all of these training photos like over the past few days, past few weeks, training photos, talking about wanting to get in there? Literally 2 days, 3 days ago, no, 2 days ago, just after the main event, he's like fair play, whatever. Let me pull that tweet up since I'm here on his Twitter feed. Might as well do it in here in real time, unless he's gone through and deleted some of this stuff after I get around all of the proper 12 retweets that people post up. But yeah, it looks like he may have deleted some of these tweets. But look, there's one of him right there. No, here it is, right here, from the 23rd, talking about Anthony Pettis. His win. Welcome to the club and congratulations. Now, who effing wants it? That doesn't sound like a man who's retired to me just 3 days ago. But hey, things can change. Things can change and they can change quickly. So be interesting. Let me ask you this, Kendrick. Give me an over under on how many days he's going to be quote unquote retired.
less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks. Yeah, I would go under that all day. Give me a line on that, Vegas. I would go. I would go with that all day. But that's where we are right now, people. Thanks for checking it out. Please subscribe to the channel. You know what it is, Slip and Dip Podcast, coming to you every single weekend. Couple of guests, anywhere from 2 to 40 guests. We had Mohammed Usman and Stephen Wright on the show this past week. And before that, we had Stephen Thompson, the crochet boss, and one Juan Adams the week before that. So, and we got the next couple of weeks are already lined out as well. So we got more great guests coming down the pipeline. So please subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell for the notifications, and we will catch you next time.